Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So after farming in Hokishi Forest for all those sparkles and gathering in Gadero and the other cities, we finally have enough to upgrade all the new Eastern Region Part 2 gear. Now if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. Also, I do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. So in this video, I'm actually going to go over their abilities after I upgrade all of the different dragon gear.
31 million get? Ballin'!
Yeah, actually, I will say that if you are short on Git and you are at the end game, I find that the ancient Antiquity Guerrilla dungeon is a great way to get a lot of Git, only because they do drop lumps of gold as part of their rewards at the end. So in terms of finding treaty seeds and things like that, I would say obviously the chance is very similar, but you don't get as much Graster or fragments, and you do see a lot more gold lumps. So let me know in the comments below if you're finding that you are accumulating a lot of Git, or is it just me who feels that way? Because I think before this update I was probably maybe at 14-15 million, and now certainly at 31 million, which is quite a bit for me, especially since I'm not grinding specifically in the overworld, just running any sort of scripts or anything. As many of you know, I manually play all these games, so I don't run any macros or anything like that. I also will say that the different blessings or upgrades that you can see on the gear is very South Asian or very Eastern inspired. So I do appreciate the little twist since we are in the Eastern region as well. And you can see the mental focus, and of course activate muscles. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of actual benefits we have, and whether or not they're better, equal, or worse than Eastern Region Part 1. Okay, so just finishing off the necklaces here. Nice. All right. Also, bear in mind that you do have to go many times to revisit the different areas for the sparkle. So it did take quite a long time. So be patient as you go from region to region, farming all these materials, just like you did in Eastern Region Part 1. And there you have it. All the gear is upgraded. Nice.
Stop flexing, Dad.
Okay, so time to bring up the menu and see what we have. You can see that the gear has the same stats as the other Eastern Region Part 1. And this one's very nice for people like Yuna, where you can counter with poison upon attacking, and poison strength is increased. Obviously, now that poison and pain are very, very useful and prevalent in attacks, these kind of weapons do have some benefits as well. So again, applies pain and stun. Bear in mind that most of these are probably 1% chance when you first upgrade to a maximum of 10% chance. Now the katana, I will say, is inferior to the first two that you saw. The sword, like I said, applies pain and possible stun. This one, I'd probably use some of the adamantium katanas or other katanas more. Now this one's interesting in that it has increased power and MP consumption down, which is great for axe users. But if you use the type attack axe from the Eastern Region Part 1 horror, that might actually do more DPS. And bear in mind that, a lot of times, being that we have zones and other things, a strong offense probably beats a great defense anytime. Just like this one, like type resistance up and int down, like I could put that in SETI, for example, and apply additional int down with his Vigilant Lance, but I don't think the actual benefit would be that strong. Now this bow with increased speed and physical resistance would be perfect for support users such as Altina or even Mana, where speed might be of the essence against super bosses. So this one actually, I'm probably going to upgrade further to plus 10 once I get time into doing that. And again, this one I'm probably not going to upgrade, only because restoring user HP might be somewhat beneficial, but let's be honest, we can use healers as well as type resistance up. I'd rather do more DPS with type attack up, or for example speed up for fist users. This one seems to be very good for people like Melina or healers like Rika, but Rika does have a personal weapon and Melina will have a manifest soon. So right now it looks cool, but again, with the advent of manifest weapons, not sure if that one will really break any sort of records in equipping. Now with both of these silence and active armor, you can see that it helps with recovering MP or HP in the back. So if you do find that you're running low on MP or the battles are very extended, you might find that these are more useful. However, I will say that for myself, I probably stick to using the disciplined or tempered gear only because that suits my needs more. But again, depending on your team and maybe the particular boss or fight, you might want to revisit that strategy. That being said, great gear and nice stats too. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.